Hey, what's up YouTube? This is TheAlchemicMagician, and today we're going to be talking about my entry in the next great YugiTuber. So I know that I've already entered, and of course you can check out my successful entry video down below. But today I want to discuss something interesting. So first I'm going to go ahead and read off some comments off of the next great YugiTuber application video, and then you can also check them down. Like they're going to be like right here. I'm just going to like put a little link right here, and I want you guys to just pay attention to a lot of the comments, and I'll just respond to those, and we can discuss what I want to discuss. So the first guy, he says, this is going to be after about a day or two. This is after 2 days after my application video has been posted. This guy, YugiOld, he says, well, he followed the instructions. So I want to say about that is, yes, I did follow the instructions. People, I think he's sort of saying it in a negative connotation. That's how I perceive it. I see a lot of stuff like people saying stuff like, because I'm younger, it means I shouldn't do as well as the older, like more, I guess they would say experienced people, but I mean, I think I'm pretty experienced compared to some people. Because the next guy is Patface the Blackwing. He said his camera angle is horrible, but I hope this contest will improve his channel. I'm definitely going to be changing up the camera angle, as you can see right here. It says, I hope this contest will improve his channel. I don't know if he means if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm gonna perceive it as good thing because he didn't say anything about my channel, my application video being bad. So I'm gonna perceive it as good. This guy says Gigadread. I don't like the camera angle. Also needs to look at the camera more instead of shying away. At least that's what it looks like to me. Well, I've responded to a lot of these comments already, and I say that I don't really like to stare into the camera like what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing this to test it out because I like to do that. But yeah, I'm not shying away. Being able to already post videos on YouTube is a very courageous thing for all those people out there. Poops to you says, I just became 13 and I surely did learn a lot from starting to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh when I was 12. I'm pretty much a good player now. I'm sure he could be good. I like that because I like that comment because considering this is also a player who's around my age, I think that he's supporting my claim, being able to just a lot of kids these days want to be like PewDiePie, Nigahiga, and all those other big like YugiTuber names. So I'm sure like me doing this, like I have a friend who just hit 1,000 subscribers like 2 days ago. But yeah, you can check that in the link below. He does Minecraft videos, but that's why I'm just trying to do that quickly. Then you got this guy, so this guy says, David Long says, starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel, basically means sort of like you're picking out the bad things. And I personally don't think that, because I did get accepted before a lot of these people. That's why I'm 18th and not 32nd. KSI Enemy says, are you just choosing people who showed their faces? So first of all, being that I already entered the contest before, well, I'm entering the contest, it's not the problem that I'm just showing my face is not nothing. There's nothing wrong with me just showing my face, right? Because, I mean, seriously, like, if you're trying to just enter a contest, if you didn't see Nimnim actually made a video on this, he says, if you're entering the next great YouTuber, contest, he says actually try, don't just submit like a duel video or a deck profile, because like anyone can just slam cards onto a mat and explain what they do, right? So that's why this contest is supposed to be about you and you as a YugiTuber, not everyone else, not other people and stuff. That kind of comment is the kind of comment that you wouldn't really like, and it kind of discourages you from doing what you want to do, which is what I want to do. But like I just said earlier, I'm just doing it because it's fun, and yeah, that's the only last comment that we're gonna. So if you haven't figured out already, what we're gonna discuss is me being the youngest competitor in the next great YugiTuber, but then this is significant because people tend to hate like me being in. So I can give you like 3 reasons why. I'll give you 3 reasons why I should be staying in it, and that's number 1 is all about skill, right? If I'm able to talk in front of a camera, and people who don't show their faces on camera are going to want to enter the contest, right? But then they're going to expect for them to get in, but me not to. They're just going to post a whole bunch of videos that are just of them on Dueling Network, like playing some like meta deck, right? and maybe okay, you got that like little like, oh, he made the 101 and absorbed the perfect card, like it was a perfect no, doesn't matter, right? Because anyone can just develop perfect combos. Like recently I was playing with a weird deck where if you I was playing against this guy who was playing barrier statues. If you summon two different barrier statues on the field, nobody can special summon, period. So, and then it's harder to make out get rid of, because you gotta get rid of one, and then only one attribute monster of one attribute of monster is able to be special summoned, then you gotta get rid of the other one, and they all have 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense. That's like content, but you can do better than that. You can do better by, like, a discussion video. This is what Nim told me, actually. He said that a discussion video is going to have the best impact on people. Like I said, if you're going to slam cards onto a mat, or you're going to just set up a camera when you don't even have to be there, you can literally just leave your camera on a tripod and then just have the people slamming cards onto the game, playing the game themselves. Yes, that's content, but there's a better thing. You can do discussion. Discussions are just amazing. You get your point out and all that. So, like I said, one thing is skill. People expect to get in by just getting screen recordings of them playing on Dueling Network. VS me, even though I'm a kid, I'm talking to a camera. I'm actually interacting with my, people. So then the next thing that is what got me into the competition and not other people is I have a unique sort of thing. That's different from the skill. The skill is being able to actually do this and have the courage to just, talk to a camera and, not back down from when there's haters. But then, being the fact that I have, people do discussions, with Primal Origin coming out, it was, people were discussing, like, oh, what's good, what card's good in this, what card's bad, what card's good, what card's bad, right? And what's gonna go up in price and stuff. I've seen, plenty of those videos, believe me. But then, what I wanted to produce was a video, that I had a lot of problems with, and my friend had problems with, and that was the fact that he kept getting insulted from people, from outsiders who don't play the game, claiming that it was just a mean thing to do in general, if you were to, because people spend money on Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a pretty expensive hobby, and when people spend a lot of money on that kind of thing, only to be put down by others who don't see them from the same point, then that really does hurt, because it hurts you economically first, and then it also hurts you emotionally. So that's why I created the video Yu-Gi-Oh! Stupid, not to attract outsiders and pull them in so that they agree and they hit the like button before they watch the entire video, but it was to help. Remember, my channel is a community channel, so I wanted to find those in the community who are experiencing the same, experiencing the same, who are having the same experiences, and I wanted to help them and give them empathy so that they would feel better, and that's because I care about my community and I want it to be unique. So that's the second reason why I got into the next great YugiTuber. It's because I produce unique content. It's not like I'm just doing, going to, a big tournament, right? Where if you guys saw, Worlds last year, in 2013, you saw Dragon Spellbooks, and then all of a sudden you saw the Medolce player, right? And then, during the Medolce player's deck profile, you see, all the big YouTubers. You got your Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, you got Amco40, I don't know, all those people, right? They were all sitting around and watching them do the same deck. They all had the exact same content, unless, I guess, he did it twice, but, I don't know. But instead of doing a deck profile, duel, openings, I guess openings are kind of random, so you will more or less, but still, like I said, discussion, being able to just sit in front of a camera is very courageous and difficult to do. But then I'm talking about a topic that even many discussion YouTubers talk about, don't talk about. So, if you take Nim, right, he talks about, the future cards, what's gonna be good. That's all, that's great content. And I personally love his content because he's unique, he uses a really good opinion. He has a really good opinion, and he can support those with facts. So there you go. There's 3 reasons why you subscribe to Nim Nim. I'll leave in the description down below. You can check out Nim Nim, because what makes him a great YouTuber, what makes him so successful, since what, like, the end of the YugiTuber Awards for 2013, right? He's gained like 4,000 subscribers last time I checked. Because he's unique. He does everything with the discussion. He can gives valid points across and supports it with all of the evidence. So there you go. You have the fact that I'm being able to do all this stuff. I'm able to have the skill to talk, and then unique. Now, the third reason that I want to discuss is I'm able to understand what I'm doing. So now, if you take, let's take like a YouTuber who's just like, you take a YugiTuber who's just like discussing. Actually, I'm going to refer to myself back then. If there was, I remember trying to make a discussion video on Thunderspark Dragon on why you had to make it with 3 XYZ materials, but then it had a 5 XYZ material effect, and I was confused. So I'm gonna refer to myself on this one. And I'm going to say, even though I didn't really understand what I was talking about, but then now I kind of do, because, look, I can tell, I found on Dueling Network, right, you got Overlay Regen, you got all these cards that will help you attach to your Thunderspark Dragon, and that's how you can get the 5XT material effect off. So now I know what I'm talking about. I know, like, after to know what you're talking about, you have to have experience. I've had experience with, like every day, my friends and I, we sit on the ground at school because there's no tables for us, and we just play card games fearlessly and peacefully for the most part. And there's rarely an occasion where people come over and start teasing us for playing a card game during lunchtime, and they say, you're wasting your time, you should play sports. Well, then I can also give a valid point. Like I said, I have the uniqueness. I can give a valid point and say, well, there's no point in playing sports because you're not enhancing your mind, you're enhancing your body, and there's no point if you're dumb and you have no idea what to do with a big body, then what's the point, right? So I know what I'm talking about. I can go off with the experience, like I said, with the people talking to me saying that Yu-Gi-Oh is stupid. I know what I'm talking about after experiencing and referring to everybody and stuff. So there you go. There you have 3 points. Like I said, there's skill, uniqueness, and I know what I'm doing. So that's the 3 reasons why I got into the next great YugiTuber. And I hope those of you who were like complaining about why they should make it in when they're just doing screen recordings of duels and stuff, or deck profile slamming cards onto a mat, hope you guys understand why I personally made it into the next great YugiTuber, and you may have not. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you did enjoy. And, like I said, you can check out Nim Nim down below. And then also remember to like my post on the next great YugiTuber, the application video. I'll have that in link below too as well. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And this is Alchemic.